everyone, I'm just putting out a short video on the steps to get Gjallarhorn and its catalyst that were finally reintroduced into Destiny 2 from the 30th anniversary update that just came out. Your first step is to do the new 6-player activity called Dares of Eternity. After this, you'll be able to go to Caesar and his new horsey friend in their domain. Here he'll give you a quest called An Outfly the Wolves. Pick that quest up and get on your way. You'll next need to pop by Gjallarhorn on the Cosmodrome. He'll let you know about this cool loot cave that he's heard of and thinks you should check it out. You'll then need to do the dungeon as part of the next step. Grasp of Avarice is the new dungeon based on the old loot cave of Destiny 1. You can either launch the dungeon from its icon on the Cosmodrome, or you can go to the Eternity logo on the destination map, which also has Xur's domain and the Dares of Eternity icons, which then launch those activities. Once you've finished the dungeon, you'll need to head back to Gjallarhorn, who'll give you the next step of the quest. Once you get to Gjallarhorn, he'll tell you to get some Wolfpack rounds from Powerful Fallen. There are a few ways you can do this. I opted to do a public event and got it done in one sitting, and it was fairly quick. Once this is done, you'll go back to Gjallarhorn, who will then in turn tell you to go to Banshee in the tower, who can look over the parts that you've just got. Banshee, however, will tell you to go back to the Cosmodrome and to the Exodus 2A Lost Sector. You can complete this very quickly, it's not a hard lost sector, and after you've done this, you go once again back to Gjallarhorn. You don't have to talk to Gjallarhorn though, instead directly turn around from where he is and head inside the area behind him where he kind of lives. There's a sleeping bag and a workbench, and that's where you'll get your Gjallarhorn back together. And the last step is going back to Gjallarhorn, and he will officially present you with your Gjallarhorn. Yay! Once you've got your galley back, you can then go about getting the catalyst, which is actually fairly simple. You'll have to once again venture into the Grasps of Avarice dungeon, but this time you'll be looking for 3 chests as you go along. The first chest can be found once you've dropped down at the beginning of the dungeon. Follow the path around until you see the first metal frame structure, which has some engrams lying on it. On the top shelf of this structure is the first chest, however, you can't open this yet as you'll need a burden of riches from the golden engrams. Directly opposite, on the other side of the room, is the vandal you'll need to shoot in order to drop the engrams. You don't need to kill him, you just need to shoot him a few times and he'll drop them. Once you've got this, go back to the chest, which you can now open. The second chest is shortly after the room with the big barrel which drops down in the ramp, and if you've done the dungeon before, you'll know exactly which ramp I mean. The vandal dropping the engrams is in the first room you come to after the barrel, and again just shoot him a few times, and once he drops one, grab it, go through the vent into the open room, turn right when you get into this room and jump onto the little alcove which has purple engrams on it. The chest is right next to them. Third chest is in the large area with all of the cannons. Once you've opened up the barrier to the weird fallen hot air balloon thing, the chest will be in the middle island on the top lower fallen dome building. Make sure you get acquainted to where this is, because the fallen vandal you'll need to beat up in order to get the engram is on the island to the right, slightly up from where the chest is. Go up to that island, beat him up, and use the cannon to go back down. Try and jump down to the building whilst in midair. This is a pretty tight one for the time, so you might have to do it a couple of times in order to get it correct. Once you've got the chest, the catalyst will drop and you can go about killing the enemies in order to complete the catalyst. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping to get a guide out for the dungeon soon, so watch out for that. Thanks guys, bye!